The rising living standards in developing nations have been driven in large part by an abundance of cheap fossil fuels. However, while the prices have improved over time, the technology has stagnated, with the majority of people in these countries still relying on biomass fuels like wood, charcoal, and plant materials for domestic heating and cooking. While these fuels are currently cheaper than renewable alternatives, there are a number of hidden costs, including the impact on the environment and their contribution to indoor air pollution. What if citizens of these countries could count on reliable, renewable alternatives for heating and cooking? Nearly half of the world's population continues to use these dirty fuels, and demand is growing for viable alternatives. The first step in this process is developing a deep understanding of the fuel usage patterns of ordinary people. To achieve this, Project Everest is sending teams of trekkers to define the existing state of fuel infrastructure in a number of developing countries. Trekkers will engage with local businesses, NGOs and individuals to gain an understanding of current fuel quality, supply and cost. They will also determine fuel usage trends in different geographies and paint a clearer picture on a regional level. This assessment will provide an understanding of the current fuel usage patterns in developing countries. From this assessment, trekkers will develop a report on the feasibility of more sustainable alternatives, including biofuel and natural gas from on-site composting. Teams of trekkers will conduct verbal and non-verbal interviews with local stakeholders, addressing the empathise and define stages of the design thinking process in order to develop practical business plans. This project will determine the commercial and operational feasibility of sustainable fuel social enterprises. Understanding the situation on a local level is key to having a meaningful long-term impact. Students who are accepted onto this project will play a foundational role in the development of sustainable fuel social enterprises. This will be achieved by engaging with stakeholders in a number of villages and identifying the recurring themes and issues. You will need to empathise and think critically to get to the root causes of user complaints. By the end of the project, your team will have defined the supply, cost and usage of domestic fuel sources, laying the foundation for the development of these social businesses by future Project Everest teams.